Good Lord, they've retconned the bell. Hello, friends. It's been a minute. I apologize. It's kind of a gray, muggy morning, July 19th, Sunday. 2 days after the 71st birthday of Disneyland. It's not my favorite way to be advised by my body that I forgot to eat all morning. It's just as I'm on Diamondback and look to the side and have this sudden wave of motion sickness. That's how my body works anyway. This, as you know, is the Hole. And there's actually Hole-related news. Yeah, there is a lot of speculation going around about who is going to purchase, and you know, everyone's assuming it doesn't just get scrapped, but who is going to purchase the coaster Airy Force One at Fun Spot Orlando, which is or it's Fun Spot Atlanta, sorry. There is a Fun Spot Orlando, I think. It doesn't have anything major. The Fun Spot chain in that region is mostly gussied up family entertainment centers, but one of them has a very large and expensive RMC coaster that turns out not to have been the best strategy for them to build their business up, because now they're closing that entire park. And so someone, it is assumed, is going to buy Airy Force One and transport it. And a lot of speculation has said that it goes in Kings Island, including some people who say that it fits in here, which I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they're decent at shoehorning coasters into this park, he said, looking out at Diamondback's lift hill. Yeah, I don't think it's likely. Certainly not likely soon. I think, I mean, my instinct is that whoever buys Airy Force One, they're going to let it age for like a year. Why? I don't know. I have not been feeling making videos lately. Some of you may have noticed that there has been a bit of a lull on the channel, and I don't want to dive deep into it because that's just the most hackneyed and boring thing for a YouTube channel to be about is itself. But you know, creative work is something that I have a limited capacity for, and a couple of other projects have come up in my view. So the next time you hear from me at this rate might be when I make a trip to a different park, which I plan to do like about a month from now. That's a plan, not a promise. My finger, my finger, my finger. My breadstick. All right, let's get on Orion. Yes, shoot it into my veins, at which point I will not play it. I will just feel cooler for some reason because it's in my veins. I don't know. I can no longer justify spending a lot of money on game stuff, but if I could, man, this is the one that tempts me the most right here. Flippin' Crokinole. Hell yeah. That's not even a joke, man. When my ship comes in, I'm copping that Crokinole board. It's been a minute since I've been at a convention with a dealer's hall this large, and I'm literally lost and confused and frightened. It's a perfect time for somebody to sell me something. This is the North Market, a very popular place to eat. It's around lunchtime. This is maybe a block and a half from the convention center, but as you can see, it's also very popular with the downtown lunchers. Oh, yes. This is dead cool. The convention center also sits at the southern end of the Short North neighborhood, which is more or less Columbus's gay neighborhood, and it's Pride weekend. Look, we've covered this. I'm not the kind of autistic guy who's gonna not go on a sky bridge if there's a sky bridge you can go on. These guys are the real heroes for sticking to this bit all day because it's pretty muggy in here. Another day, another sky bridge. It's 3:30 on day 2. I haven't really shot much of anything. I have verified that none of the publishers of like the quote-unquote major trading card games are here. That's only really interesting in the case of Wizards of the Coast. Like the publisher of Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering, no presence at this show. But there are several companies here who seem to be trying to go from zero to launching a trading card game, which is hard mode and often a source of amazing doomed bullshit. And I am starting to be ready to play their demos. Look at this guy. He is high as fuck. This is the content we're doing. Ugh. Oh my God, it's 1981. Beautiful. Just in case anyone needs to get oriented. Oh, it's wide, it's diagonal. My dreams are coming true. My weird liminal dreams. Yeah, so the Columbus Pride Parade is a very big deal, and people are already lining the streets downtown here and through the area the convention center is in, which is not quite downtown.
Bring it on.
So this is my day today. All right, Six Flags, hear me out, because when the weather is a little brighter, this is just a punishing place to be. And then you have this area right here, which is like almost nice. And I guess technically it is part of Orion's theming, but like everybody just blows right past it. You barely see it. Put some seating down here and some shade structures, like vaguely on theme shade structures, maybe big satellite dishes that have been decommissioned from somewhere. Then of course you'll need a separate stairwell and maybe like a reason to be down there, like a little snack bar that serves something special or interesting. We all know that you probably can't spend a lot of money for next year, so do a couple of little things like that. It'll go a huge, huge way. I had a very mixed time at Origins. My old crowd didn't really come back in numbers, and what that revealed to me was that my way of having fun at those events, at game conventions, was very, very reliant on, oh, there's going to be a place where, you know, that is my cheers for the weekend, where I can just show up and people know me and I know them. And I rely on that for fun at game conventions because, and I've been this way my whole life. And my brother, who's really the committed dungeon master, he's this way at game conventions too, and we always have been, is we don't really schedule ourselves for events, which is arguably the entire point of game conventions. They're these gatherings for people who don't get to play these weird games in the rest of their lives. We don't go to scheduled events because of the FOMO, right? We don't want to be locked into something because there's all this stuff going on. And what if I'm missing something, you know? So I'm going to have to change the way that I do events like that in the future, which may mean not doing so many. Not that I'm doing a lot. Like, we're coming up on the biggest one in the country, Gen Con, next month. I ain't going. That's just expensive. In high on the hog, Tony, Indianapolis, Indiana. Yeah, it's so expensive to do Gen Con. And it's expensive to do theme parks, especially when you're like me and you forget to eat breakfast before you show up. But I've found a way to make it work. This trip that I have coming up, we'll find out if I'm able to make that work. Because not all of those parks are places I can get into on my pass. And then, of course, there's hotels to think about. It might be a significantly smaller trip than I envisioned at first. But that, whatever comes of it, may be the next time you see me. Because, yeah, also I'm not really feeling making a lot of videos at Kings Island at a rapid pace. We need something new to look at. And I'll go get it, one way or another. You'll see me. All right, good seeing you.